So I've been doing a little shopping, just a little. I found some goodies on ThredUp recently, and I also hit the jackpot at one of my local thrift stores. And altogether, I think we have between roughly 10 and 15 items. So I have a mountain of clothes to show you. I'm very excited because some of these pieces were on my dream wardrobe list. I found a lot of good things, a lot of versatile pieces that I can't wait to wear. And altogether, I spent about $100 total for all of these pieces. So I essentially thrifted an entire wardrobe for $100. Not too bad in my opinion, but we have a lot of pieces to get through, so let's just get into it. So there's going to be a downgrade in audio quality because I have to pin this to my dress, obviously, because I need both hands to show you all the pieces. The first batch I'm going to show you is from Community Aid. Altogether, my total was like $70. I don't really remember the price of everything exactly, but the most expensive item was $13 and the cheapest was under $1. Some of the tags were 70% off and then marked really low. So there are a couple pieces that I paid like 50 cents for, I think. So I'll mention prices if I can remember, but as I go through each piece, I'll at least share the brands with you. So we're starting off strong with this first one, and it's actually from Old Navy, but it is this adorable skirt. I died when I saw this. It has this very nice like eyelet detail. The color is a little bit off-white, slightly creamy, but then it has these green stripes and this green bow here. And I love all those little details in the floral print as well. And the bottom has this scalloped hem. And I love that it's done in green. It's just a nice detail. It sits pretty low waist, 100% cotton, so that's nice. Very breathable, soft. So it's going to be wonderful to wear throughout the spring and summer. I'll probably try to figure out a way to style it now just because it's so cute and I want to wear it. It's so girly and cute. And I'm so blown away that this is just Old Navy because this is honestly one of the prettiest things I have ever thrifted. And the quality of it is very, very nice. I want to say this one was about $5, which to me is a steal. I really, really like this one. I was very excited about it. Next, we have a mini skirt and the brand is 21. Pretty sure that's just like an offshoot of Forever 21. It's like a cotton polyester blend, but it's sort of this like shiny material, which I think is kind of fun. I think it almost mimics kind of like leather or latex from a distance. And this skirt is teeny tiny on me, but I have been wanting to thrift a black mini skirt for a long time. I have some black skirt options, but none quite like this, even though the super mini length is not something I'm going to reach for typically every single day. It's fun to have a nice mix of options. So there's not much to say about it, you know, looks wise, but I feel like this is going to be a functional piece. It was definitely a gap in my wardrobe. Just as much as I love, you know, frilly floral things, simple and structured is also good. This next piece is from Sag Harbor. I'm guessing this is like 90s. Doesn't quite feel like an 80s piece to me, but I would be kind of surprised if this was contemporary. But it's another low-waisted skirt and it buttons all the way up and down. And then it has this really nice floral print. It's navy, but I thought the design was very whimsical and playful. And I like that button detail because I feel like that gives you more options when styling it. I can even play around with this as like a layering piece, maybe even style it as a dress, but it's super, super comfortable. Again, this is going to be another really, really nice piece to have in the spring and summer because I can throw this on with pretty much anything and it will look good. Even if it isn't 90s, I feel like it's very 90s inspired. And I just really like the print. I think it's fun. I'm pretty sure this skirt and the last were about $5. I think most of the skirts kind of averaged around that, but it's really fun. It gives me kind of elementary school teacher, Miss Honey from Matilda sort of vibes, but I could totally see myself wearing this in the summer with like a white t-shirt, maybe my Converse. I love like really easy sort of statement pieces like this. Next, we have another fun little mini skirt and the brand is Joe B by Joe Ben Bassett. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, Joe. But it's just this cute little plaid mini. Some of these pieces do have some loose threads, but I'm not too worried about it. But I really like that it has these belt loops right here, so that's a nice detail. That's not something I think you typically see with a mini skirt. So I do have the option to belt it, which is cool. Not that I couldn't put a belt on any skirt, but you get what I'm saying. Just allows it to be a little bit more functional, I think. Plus it just adds like a nice detail there. You know, the fabric is not the highest quality. It's like polyester spandex. So it's really stretchy and it's comfortable. But I think, you know, styled with the right pieces, it actually looks pretty luxe. It's very academia, a little preppy, but I think it's still fun. Not too serious of a plaid skirt, but I like the little pleats. And all around, I think it's just a really flirty, fun piece. I'm looking forward to playing around with it and styling it, but this would obviously look really good with like a white button up, some loafers. Another piece that works throughout the year, but I really think it's going to shine throughout the fall and winter. It would look really cute with some red tights. And next we have this cardigan from Basic Editions. It's just simple, sort of a tan brown color. I'm not sure what this this pattern is called. Crochet, knit, I don't know what to call it. But it's very textured and woven together. And then it just has that button at the top to close and secure it. But I like the button. I think it's cool. I like the texture and print going on. But this piece goes really well with that mini skirt I just showed you. A lot of these pieces kind of can interchange together. But I get a lot of use out of little cover-up things. I think they just add a little extra visual interest to your outfit, but they also provide a little bit more coverage. So if you're wearing something, you know, with thin straps, it's nice to have things like this to toss on top of it. But as I said, I have some lace ones, more sweater type materials, and I use them all the time. A little lace cover up I have is maybe one of the most worn things in my closet. It's like a lightweight, nice piece for spring and summer, but you can still layer on and wear it throughout the other seasons. It would look cool like layered over sweaters. I think there's a lot of potential with this piece. From what I can recall, this is one of the cheaper ones I got. I want to say this one was less than $1, which is insane to me. But I really like it and I'm glad I got this. This next one was another one of the sale pieces, I believe. So again, pretty much under $1. And the brand just says JTB. I don't know if this is 90s or not. It does have a paper tag, but it's this fun tank top slash dress. For me, it fits kind of like a mini dress and it ties in the back, which is nice. But it is sort of this like meshy, almost transparent material, but it's solid enough that it's not see-through when I'm wearing it. But I do like that texture. You know, I've talked about mesh and lace a lot on this channel, but it's a material that I like to wear. But I like this like detail right here. It's not quite ruched or scalloped, but it's a little bit frilly right here. And then it comes down into a V, and then you have these fake flowers on here, which I love the texture and design of. I think they're really fun. You have these sort of like circular pieces, and then like this is almost like tulle. I'm curious to style it and see how I can play around with it. But when I tried it on, I really did think it worked as a dress. I like that this piece sort of feels a little bit edgy while it has these girly feminine touches. And I've really grown to like just black and white prints. It's an easy color palette to work with. And so I think you can have fun when it comes to, you know, the details and embellishments. Less than $1. Can't be mad at that. I have another good find from Loft. It's just this little crop sweater. It's like a white creamy color and the sleeves are kind of rolled there, but it fits in a crop style. And I like that texture on the bottom too. Even though it is cropped and a t-shirt, it's very thick. So I do think layering with this will give me some added necessary warmth throughout this winter. But I love that I can carry it into other seasons because of the short sleeves. But sweaters are really hard for me to get right. Just the way my proportions are. I feel always kind of overwhelmed, I guess, by the sweaters I wear. But I feel like this one has such a nice fit. It's like the perfect crop. It looks so good with all those skirts. So this is sort of a elevated basic where it's just a plain white sweater, but you have that fun texture going on. Really, really easy to mix and match with a lot of things. So I was really excited about this because, like I said, sweaters are kind of hard for me. I can never get the fit quite right. But this one I really like. And this is a piece I could see myself styling throughout the entire year. Next, we have one of my best thrift finds, my opinion, and it is this coat from Misty Harbor. Again, this is looking kind of 80s to me, maybe 90s, but it's this huge coat with these amazing deep pockets, cool buttons that go all the way up and down. It also has a detachable hood and a removable lining, but I love the colors inside and it's so warm. But the fact that it's detachable, I got so excited. I made a video recently about things I was planning and wanting to thrift for, you know, my ideal dream wardrobe, and coats were on the list because I've had the same coat for like the past 6+ years. It's the only coat I have. I have some lighter jackets, but I really was kind of lacking when it comes to winter wear. I had been living in a warmer climate the past couple years, so big winter jackets weren't like totally necessary, but now they totally are. But this one is nice and warm, slightly oversized, but it fits me in a pretty cool way, I think. It's like baggy cool, and the majority of this piece is also cotton, so that's cool. But you can see it has this like corduroy collar as well. But I love this inner jacket part. I love a fun lining in something, especially when it's very functional like this. And the hood is awesome in case it rains or I just want to put it up for extra warmth. But I love this coat. I definitely want to try styling it without the lining in the hood as well. And I like that I can make this piece work throughout more parts of the year by, you know, taking those extra warm layers out. I can style it for cooler temperatures that aren't totally freezing like spring and fall. And my main winter coat that I had was red, so this just gives me like a nice neutral color palette to work with. But I think this is a really good find, and this was my most expensive piece at $13, which I think is a very, very good price for a coat like this. Next we have another coat, and this one is from Lauren Conrad. which is like a Kohl's brand. I feel like I've come full circle with this one because I used to love it in high school and middle school. But again, another lucky coat find. And this one was 12 bucks, but really good condition. It has these little straps so you can tie bows on the end. And then it also has this so you can cinch in the waist. But then it also has buttons so you can close it up. So you can kind of choose how you close it. You can let this waistband like hang, or you can cinch it all together. So I like that there's a variety options for like how you can style it and wear it. I was a little bit worried this was too close to my skin tone, like it washed me out, but I don't think it's too bad. There's also like the possibility to dye this, I guess, if I get sick of the color, but it's a nice thick fabric. This one won't protect you from the weather as much as the other one, but I thought this was a perfect coat for like fancier events or dates. If I'm wearing something nicer, I don't really have a coat option for that, but now I have this one. I'm glad to have some more choices when it comes to my coats now, and I'm looking forward to getting a bunch of use out of these for seasons to come. I really like both coats, very different styles, but I'm curious to know which coat you prefer. I also got these Clerks. These were $10. Community is pretty consistently 10 bucks for their shoes. I need to clean the inside out a little bit, but beside that, like, pristine. These look barely worn to me. I've thrifted some shoes like this over the summer. I found a pair of fisherman sandals and some Mary Janes, so I know I will get a ton of use out of shoes like this. They go with literally anything and they're super comfortable. I can walk in them, I can do anything in them. And I'm definitely a person that prioritizes comfortable footwear. I like that they have a little wedge though, so it gives me some height. But the Velcro strap is so easy to take on and off. I have a couple Mary Janes, but none in a style like this. I like the round toe and how much it comes up here in this thicker strap. I could even maybe embellish them a little bit and put some cute things on the strap, but I really like these and I think they're gonna get some good wear from me. This is my last item from Community Aid, and it's this fun striped scarf. This material is very nostalgic to me. I love the colors. I am a sucker for stripes in general, but especially a striped scarf. That is another item that was on my dream thrift wish list. I thought this one was really nice. I like all the little pops of color throughout. All the tassels at the bottom are so fun. Like they're all twisted with different colors. There's so much going on, but I really like it. It's not the most like functional winter or fall scarf because the material, you know, is like lightweight. It's definitely more of like a fashionable option, but I think I can get away with wearing this all year long. Very 2000s Y2K, I think. I feel like I would see a piece like this on Gilmore Girls or something, but very, very cute. So my next group of items is from ThredUp, and altogether my total was like around 30 bucks. Like I said, altogether this haul was about $100. I did unfortunately get a pair of jeans that didn't work out because the sizing was just not listed correctly. When I tried them on, they were absolutely not the waist size that they said. They were like an entire size or two too small. So not sure what happened there. They were only a couple dollars, but outside of that, all the other pieces worked out. And thrifting can be a little bit up and down online, I think. But I did end up with some cute pieces, so I'm glad that I tried it out again. Generally with online thrifting, I'd say I have like a 90% success rate, sometimes like 85. So I guess that's pretty good. But the first piece I will be showing you is from Edme and Estelle. I can't. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but the tag is so cute. Like, why can't we make tags fun like this? Everything should have a pretty tag. But it's this checker print dress. It has this ruffle detail up front, and the colors are sort of a navy tan mix. And throughout the plaid, there's like a white stripe. It also has pockets, which is very nice. Fabric is very lightweight, but again, that makes it really nice and useful for spring and summer. Those days where it's insanely hot, like a lightweight dress like this is perfect. This will look cute styled all year, but I do think it works, you know, for fall and winter. Throw some tights and boots with it, maybe a cardigan, but it's sort of a mini dress. I just really like this silhouette. A-line dresses are really easy to style. They're very versatile. I do think it's quite autumnal, but paired with like some ballet flats, maybe a little picnic basket bag or something, I could see this being equally cute and stylish throughout the warmer months. And because this is so lightweight, I could see it being really nice for layering. This next piece, I forgot to button it back up, but the brand is Japna, and it's just a simple short sleeve collared blouse. Apparently I'm very drawn to tans right now because this top is also tan with like a gray charcoal stripe pattern running throughout, but I love the variety of the stripes. It also has fabric that hangs just a little bit lower in the back, and controversial opinion, we definitely took the, you know, high-low tops too far, I think, in the 2010s, but this is a nice like balanced version of it. Tops like that can actually be very useful for styling. It just gives you more room to tuck things in, tie things up. So when I saw this, I knew it would be a really good basic to have. I get a lot of wear out of button-ups, so I knew this would be a practical piece for me. very simple piece on its own, but I like the comfy, casual vibe of it. And this is something I can pretty much throw with anything. It's nice to have some go-to tops when you just, don't feel like fussing around too much or putting too much thought into your outfit. My next ThredUp piece is this cute little dress from Aqua. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw some selfies I took in this already. But again, A-line mini dress. I love those dresses. I think it's very like 1960s. There's just something very classic and cute about it to me, but it has this cool pattern. It's pretty much white. It's coming off a little cream on camera. But the back is really fun. It's really extra for no reason, but it has these like white pieces here, and they remind me of like butterfly wings or angel wings. And when I wear it, it just like hangs off my back and shoulders in a really nice way. And I like that they're not like totally attached to the dress. So when you're moving and out and about, I feel like this will actually, get nice movement. And it also cuts down into a V in the back, but this dress like fits to my body exactly. I think it's very flattering on me. I did notice a slight stain here, which isn't a terribly big deal. I didn't catch that right away, obviously, but far away, I don't even think you can notice. I should have an easy time getting that out. I did wash all the stuff from Community Aid, but I still have to get around to washing these ThredUp pieces. Again, very cute for spring and summer. I'm getting tired of the winter already, but I still think it works for holiday time. But this totally works as a party dress, I think, but it's casual enough to just, wear it out day to day. I think it's just a romantic, fun, flirty piece. And speaking of fun and flirty, I have another very cute dress from Charlotte Russe. This one again is mostly cotton. It has a little bit of spandex in there, so it has a nice stretch to it. But how pretty is this? It also has a deep plunge neckline, which I really like. The straps are a tad long, and it sits a little low on me, but I do think that would be a very easy adjustment to make. But in the meantime, I think it works fine. There's this nice little sort of scallop trim on the neckline, but it's so cute. I love the leaves and flowers. I love the colors. Super comfortable, nice lightweight fabric. And the print goes all the way across the dress. Like, it's not often you find a piece like this, so I just got really excited and had to have it. I do think this could work out throughout the year. It fits sort of like a midi to maxi length, and because the top is so fitted, I could easily style it as a skirt, which is awesome. So I can layer sweaters and things like that on top of it. But this will obviously be cute wearing it on its own in the hotter months. And the fabric is very nice and breathable. I really honestly live for a dress like this. Pieces that are just beautiful on their own that you can just throw on and don't have to think about are the best. And I know my dressing habits, especially when it's hot out, and a lot of the time I just want to throw things on, but this is one of those pieces where you throw it on and you just look instantly put together because the fit, the quality, the print, it's also nice. But I love the mixture of like spring and autumnal colors. I'm not sure how early of a Charlotte Russe piece this is, but regardless, I do think it has a very cute, just bubbly, playful Y2K feeling to it. I feel like that is the side of Y2K we don't see nearly enough of, and my favorite kind of Y2K to thrift. So I'm glad I tried this one out. I think this one has really, truly unlimited styling potential. And then my final piece, I have a pair of pants, and the brand is Cope. I think I found these while browsing the Urban Outfitters tag. They're these really cool pinstripe pants, and they do fit low-waisted. Every pair of pants I own are either high-rise or mid-rise. It's hard for me to find pieces that are low-rise that also fit my height, but these fit awesome. They have that cool, effortless, baggy sort of style that I have been looking for. And I love styling like businessy, like corporate wear for casual wear. I think it looks really punky and cool if you pair it with like something unexpected, like a band t-shirt or sneakers. Here's the front, like they're tailored and structured very nice. I like this little pleat in the front. But on the side, there's also this little button detail, which I think is really cool. It's just a nice little detail, but I love how these fit me. I have been looking for a pair of pants that fit me in this manner for a while. And when I saw these online, I had a good feeling about them, but I was nervous to try them. Obviously, the other pants I got did not work out. I'm still going to hold on to them because I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I was relieved when I tried these on and they worked. Like I said, some things can be hit or miss when you're thrifting online or just thrifting in general, but I'm glad I took the risk on these. I think these ones were $13. So one of the pricier items from the bunch. Some of those pieces were only a couple dollars, but I think these are worth the money. It was a gap in my wardrobe, something I have been wanting for a long time and actively trying to thrift. perfect. But these are pretty much, you know, exactly what I've been looking for. So that concludes this thrift haul. Got quite a lot of stuff, but I'm happy with my purchases. I think it's a nice variety of things. Got some fun statement pieces, but also, you know, really useful basics. I found some things that were on my wish list. So overall, it turned out to be a very successful thrift outing / thrifting onlining. Please let me know which piece is your favorite in the comments, and I would love to hear about any good thrift finds you found recently. Thank you if you watched this entire video. Liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. That stuff really helps out the channel. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!